earliest memories of him are definitely at church in Sunday school, just fooling around with Ethan and Nathan, just always saying ridiculous things and teasing everyone and like always having a ball and throwing it around everywhere.
I remember seeing Eliza and thinking she was cute, but I didn't talk to her because she had cooties, and I think I ran away from her.
What did you think of Jason when you were younger? So, I always had a crush on him, but I thought he was really quiet.
I thought Eliza was the cutest girl. She was always really nice to everyone.
I also thought he was kind of a jerk because he was always like teasing me and playing tricks on everyone. And Ethan and Nathan and Jason, they were notorious for being kind of crazy.
Our first date was in high school. I went to a nice dinner, went to a dance at my school.
And I remember it was really extravagant, and he was really nice because I didn't know anyone at Menlo.
On our first date, we kissed in my car when I was dropping her off right in front of her house.
And I know Jason is going to lie about it because he always does.
Liza definitely kissed me first. She may say otherwise, but she has a terrible memory, so I remember.
I seriously don't remember it.
To be honest, she was a little aggressive.
But Jason is very sure, so I don't know. Apparently, I kissed him.
I was actually saving my lips for marriage, so she ruined that for me.
Maybe I went 90 and he went the last 10.
I remember when Liza got back from her mission, I wanted to meet up with her and talk to her about how her mission was and see how she was doing. And I remember she made it really hard to see her. And she basically was saying she was too good for me and had other plans. And it was really hard to meet up with her.
After I got home from my mission, I just hung out with him and Ethan right when I got back, pretty much.
That made me actually kind of like her, that she was avoiding me. So that's the first thing that made me like her when she got back.
I was not expecting to date him at all. I never would have guessed, but just talking to him and thinking about it, it just seemed so obvious that he had like everything I could ever want and even more. So,
when did you know you first loved him or her? I loved Liza when I first saw her when I was 7.
I knew after we've been dating for, let's see, probably about 6 months.
The love developed over the years, and I really started loving her when we went to a cruise to Mexico, and we spent a lot of time together.
So this has never happened to me where I had like a moment where I realized that I really loved someone, but with him it was really obvious. We were in Coronado, and so we were about to go to bed, and my siblings were back in the back room too, and we were saying our prayers at night, and he just said like the most sweetest prayer I've ever heard, and I don't know, I just like all of a sudden felt like an overwhelming feeling of love, and that's when I knew that I loved him.
The spring semester, we had a lot of free time, and we hung out with each other every day and cooked meals together and did a lot of things together, and that's when I really grew to love Eliza.
So yeah, I said I love you first. We've been dating for a while.
Eliza said it first.
Anyone that knows me knows that I am like the most timid with boys, and I never do anything. But anyways, but Jason like never dated before me basically, so he didn't know anything.
She kind of carried the relationship.
Did one day, and I drove over to his apartment.
Got out of her car and said I love you, and she was so happy, and I was so happy that she said it, and it was really special. And it took me a while to get used to saying it.
So that was really brave of me.
She was so brave to say it, and I love her for that. I remember when and where we talked about marriage. It was at Eliza's house. It was one night. We started talking about our future, and I don't remember who brought up marriage first, but when we did bring it up, we were so happy and so excited talking about our future. And I remember the next day we were super happy, and I joked with her saying that I, fell asleep and forgot what we talked about the night before, and Eliza got really mad.
I had to do everything in this relationship.
I love how nice Eliza is, how friendly she is to everyone.
Okay, my favorite thing about Jason, there's so many things I don't even know where to start.
How she makes everyone feel good and everyone happy. That's one of her main traits that I was really attracted to, about what a kind spirit she has.
The first thing I love about him is his sense of humor. As all of you know, if anyone knows Jason, you know that he's the funniest person in the whole world, but he's also the nicest person I've ever met. Every person that I've ever talked to who's friends with him has nothing but nice things to say, and he is just so kind to everyone all the time.
What is her favorite physical feature of yours? So she says, let's see. She says that I think she'd say that I have a cute smile.
I tell him I love his smile all the time. That's one of my favorite physical features of his.
So the first thing Liza does in the morning is brushes her teeth. That's always a must. And then she runs into my room and jumps on me.
I know every morning when he wakes up, he goes to the bathroom. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Liza's favorite movie is Remember the Titans.
Maybe Remember the Titans. I do love that one.
Always says that. We've actually never watched it together.
I would say his guilty pleasure is he watches like every cooking show ever. He loves Chopped and all. I don't even know all the names, and he also loves those house building shows, which is kind of unexpected, but he seriously loves them. Okay.
What is her guilty pleasure? Definitely takes after Marcy. She loves chocolate. We make lava cake together a lot, and she loves that. And ice cream and froyo. So she is definitely related to Marcy.
Who loves Ethan more?
Clearly me.
I don't know. How can you answer that question?
We actually had a contract to get married at 40 and adopt a kid if I never got married.
Who will be most upset or happy when Ethan moves into the attic of your home? Oh gosh. Okay.
I don't know why he'd be in the attic. He's definitely invited to stay in the master room.
Does Jason love Eliza more than Ethan? So honestly, I was not sure until the night we got engaged.
Ethan, I love him so much. Eliza's still trying to get to that level. She's getting there.
I forget the exact quote, but basically he said, I didn't think I would ever have a best friend besides Ethan, but you're my best friend. And I have it on tape. So it's official, Ethan. Jason loves me more than you.
It's close, but Ethan is still in first.
Who is first to apologize in an argument? Definitely me, but it's usually my fault. So, well, not always. He teases me a lot and is kind of rude sometimes. But I usually apologize first. But he's getting really good, actually.
We never argue because I just always agree with what Liza says. Otherwise, she gets physical.
Who is most scared of Marcy's sex talk? Definitely me.
I wouldn't say I'm scared. I'm looking forward to it. Liza's probably freaking out right now.
I am traumatized all the time.
I'm looking forward to the talk, to learning from Marcy.
He thinks my mom is hilarious and loves her sex jokes.
What are you most excited about on your wedding day?
Oh, so many things. I think I'm just most excited for the temple. I love the San Diego temple, and just your whole life you look forward to getting sealed for a time in all eternity. But the whole thing is going to be super fun, so I'm excited.
I'm really excited for the whole day, especially the sealing. I think that will be really special. I've been to a few and can't wait for that. I'm really excited to have all our friends and family there to celebrate our special day, and for the reception and the dinner, and just having fun and celebrating our marriage will be great.
The best. I love him.
Love you, Liza. Bye.
Symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, oh. Yeah, the drums they swing low and the trumpets they go.